Hey guys, my name is Marty, aka CrypticExistence, and today I give you a League Search and Destroy game. Those of you who know me, Search and Destroy is my least favourite of all game modes, but I tear it up. Now I'm running the MP7 with fast mags, laser sight, lightweight flak jacket, toughness, extreme conditioning, and dexterity. Looking back at this class, I wonder why the hell am I running fast mags in S&D? If you want to replicate this class, which is great for a good rushing class, I'd probably take off fast mags. Maybe extended clip or even stock wouldn't go astray, but it's nothing we can do now. This is usually one of my hardpoint classes. I've been using the MP7 a lot, and it seems to be doing pretty well for me. I'm really happy. Now, it's a really sick gameplay. Just keep watching. I fast forward all the boring bits where I'm dead or there's not a lot going on. But I get an ace later on in the game, and we do take the win. I'll look. You can read this the score line in the title, but I was going to keep it a secret. But 18 kills all up in total on this ND is pretty strong, and I am really happy with it. Today I got myself a new delivery. I picked up a Blue Yeti microphone a little while ago, so I have been doing a lot of research, and there was something about the sound I didn't quite love it. It sort of it seemed a little bit violent at times, so I could do a lot of editing in Audition, and that's Adobe Audition for those who don't know the suite. I could do a lot of editing in that suite, but I just couldn't make it right. I don't know what it was, so I thought I'd invest in a pop filter. I then also decided to splurge a little bit, got myself a microphone arm and a shock mount. So I'll bring up a photo now of the microphone arm. It's a Rode PSA1. As you can see, it looks like quality. It's beast. The thing is solid. I've attached it to the table with the table attaching mount. It comes with two mounts. It's got one that attaches to the table and then one that you can screw through the table. The one that attaches to the table is sufficient for me, and I think I really like how it sits at the moment. You can actually, I'll bring up a photo of the whole setup, but you can see down the bottom how it's sort of attached. It looks really pro, and I'm stoked with the microphone arm. I decided to get the shock mount only because I didn't know whether or not my Blue Yeti would mount to the microphone arm. So that thing just looks cool. It's beast. That's by Blue as well. It's called the Radius, and what shock mounts are there for those of us who don't really know too much about audio, it's about absorbing vibrations. So obviously this thing's attached to my table, and if I bump the table, you're going to hear it into the mic. If everything's all rigid, all you're going to hear is thunk, thunk, thunk. And with a shock mount, the idea is to remove those sort of noises and annoying things that come into the background. And the final piece to my delivery today was a blue pop filter. Now this thing looks ridiculous. It looks mean. I did not expect anything anywhere near as big and impressive and just well made. Blue make really good things, and I've been really happy with my Blue Yeti microphone. But still, some of this stuff like the Radius shock mount and this pop filter just make me think it's completely ridiculous. If you see plastic pop filters and compare it to this metal thing that is of the from Blue, the plastic stuff looks really cheap. It's just dismal. And looking at the whole setup now, as I'll bring up another photo, it just looks pro. It just looks so good, and I'm so happy with it. I won't lie, yes, it cost a bit of money. but I figure I'll be doing this a bit. I'd like to continue this hobby for a long time. And when you compare cost as a once-off against something that's over a period of time, if I do this for a couple of years, it dramatically decreases the load. All up, look, my microphone was a little bit over 200. My microphone arm was about $100, and the pop filter and the shock mount were about $100 as well. So all up on audio, I've spent, if you carry some cash, because I'm sure I've just rounded things down, maybe $500. But I've spaced out my purchases. I didn't feel them all in one hit, and overall it's just got me really motivated to make a lot of videos. So I hope to make a lot more commentaries, because it's just really, it's just fun to do now. Not saying that it never ever really was. I always enjoyed editing, and since I picked up the Adobe suite and things, I've really enjoyed pumping out some content. But with this, it also keeps me more motivated to actually want to talk to it. And if you guys get to know my personality, you guys get to know me, you might want to spend some more time on my channel. I'd like to think I'm a good bloke, and I'd like to think that my personality will bring some more people to the channel. So that's pretty much everything with the audio side of things. I've had a lot of questions about editing and things, and I use Adobe Premiere Pro and have used Audition for my audio capture. And for all my intros and outros, I've always used After Effects. The stuff's pretty complex and really hard. It's not for editing, it's for motion graphics, and it's really hard to make things quickly, but stuff turns out really cool. If you like my intro or my outro, then yeah, that's where all that came from. Now I want to talk about this round because I hate Search and Destroy, and I've never done anything like this before in Search before. I think this is my ace round. So we pick up one quick kill there, and there's number 2. Run up the stairs, pick up number 3, and with only the 1 kill left, I'm just hoping I can pick up my ace. I've never actually aced anything, and I'm really glad I did it in my first real decent Search and Destroy game. This was a league match, as I said, and I was doing placement games. I was playing with MK. You can see him in there, but it was hideous. I had won 4 placement games, smashed the other teams. They placed me in silver. Like, what the hell, silver? I wanted to make this season my season to push into master, or at least platinum, but they gave me silver. I was so ropeable, and the guy I'm playing with, MKJB, he just kept mocking me. He loved the fact that I was placed in silver, probably because now he's got some easy matches ahead of him when we party up, because he's a master, and yeah, I want to rank myself up to push into the master league class. So in terms of kills and in terms of game, the whole thing's sort of wrapping up now. There's not a lot more going on. I just die, and the game finishes up. So guys, if you like this one, if you like anything, if you want any questions about, if you've got any questions about audio, editing, or anything, just give us a shout, put up a comment, let me know. I'll attend to everything I can. So look, don't forget to like me on Facebook, Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Hit like because the whole thing was so epic. And have a look at my previous video where I tell a funny story about work. Cheers, guys. You have a good one.